Alright, so pop quiz question. How many Android devices are there? 100 million? 500 million? A billion? Not quite. Well, according to some statistics, if you do a Google search on the web, it says here that 1.5 million Android devices are activated daily. And as of last year, Google said there are 1.4 billion active Android devices worldwide. That is a lot of Android devices. So how do you keep your smartphone or tablet secure? Well, let me share with you some of my 10 tips. Now, these are in no particular order, although probably number 4 should be number 1. But let's go through these one by one. All right, avoid apps outside of the Google Play Store. Now, I believe this procedure, if you want to avoid apps this way, I believe this is called side loading. You can change this in the settings. I will not because, well, it's not secure. So yes, avoid apps outside the Google Play Store, and I believe all of the Android devices, this is a setting by default, meaning that you cannot download apps outside the Play Store. All right, number 2. Well, hey, use a screen lock to keep your phone secure. This could be a simple, PIN code or a pattern. I use a pattern myself. All right, number 3. Hey, backup data and backup data and backup data. How many times did you drop your phone? Maybe your phone was lost, stolen. You go home, or you go to the store, you buy a new phone, and you forgot to back up your data. All your photos are gone, phone numbers, music. Ugh. So yeah, always back up your data. No matter what you use, iPhones, Android phones, Linux, Windows, back up and then back up again just to be sure. Number 4, and this is what really ticks me off about Android manufacturers, smartphones, tablets, keep the OS and apps updated. Yes, normally how things should work, that each time Android releases a new, or Google releases a new Android version, I believe we have Android 7 now, Nougat. Yeah, so keep the OS and apps updated. The problem is with Android is something called fragmentation. Too many Android devices, too many versions of Android, too many versions of Android smartphones, hence you have this thing called fragmentation. Some of you know that I have a terrific HTC One Max. Terrific phone. This is still, and I know the phone is 3 years old. Yes, I know. But this phone, 3 years later, still today, has the best sounding speakers on the market. Period. I paid less than I paid less than $200 for this phone, and 3 years later, not HTC, not LG, not Apple, nobody has a better sounding phone on the market. Now, I refuse to pay more for less, but that being said, eventually, yeah, my phone is still stuck on Android 4 point something. Thanks, HTC. Number 5, well, you can certainly try encryption on your Android device. On your device, personally, I have not done this because that means you have to type in a password every time to use your phone. But if you are paranoid, yeah, you can try encryption. Number 6, use secure Wi-Fi. Hey, we all like to go out to Tim Hortons, McDonald's, wherever you go to and use free Wi-Fi. Whatever you do, if you're not sure that the Wi-Fi service is secure, don't use it. And companies like Sprint, as an example, they give you unlimited data. So if you have unlimited data, why would you want to use Wi-Fi going out, right? Number 7, I'm not sure how many people share their one single smartphone, but that being said, if you're going to share your phone, you may want to set up different user accounts. Number 8, try anti-malware apps like 360, Lookout. There's others, Avast, AVG. You can do a search in the Google Play Store for antivirus apps. I use these occasionally. One thing about these apps, they can slow down and or drain your battery much quicker. Sometimes with these, I'll download it maybe once a month, run the app, make sure my phone is clean, and then delete the app. But that's just me. I'm not advising that you do that. That is simply an option. Number 9. I just had a thought. Is it possible to delete yourself from the internet? be careful about social sharing. Don't post anything on the web or don't share anything on the web that you are unsure about or might regret later. Just don't do it. My advice is if you're not sure, the answer is usually no. Number 10. Well, look, some of us have accidentally broken our phones, lost, stolen. You may want to consider insurance on your phone. Now, this can vary how much it'll cost depending on the device and from where from where you buy it from. But it's an option. It may not be as critical as the previous 9 tips, but it is an option. Some people buy it, some don't. I personally don't have it on my 3-year-old smartphone. Well, that's all the tips that I have. I'm sure there are more out there. If something I missed, please let me know. Post it in the comments below. As always, enjoy your technology. Please don't text and drive. Subscribe for more. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.